Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions JP, let's have a look at the news for February 26th. And thank you for watching and commenting on the previous video. It's only been out for a little bit, but lots of discussion on there already. I am a longtime watcher of the Japanese mobile game industry because it's so fascinating. Watch all the different games come out, see what's popular, see what kind of trends take hold. See what kind of troubles different games run into and see how they handle it, see if they can recover. And then see like how many games just shut down every month. It's like half a dozen every month. It's crazy here. But while I do enjoy talking about the industry, at a certain point I want to put that away and talk about what's in the actual game that I am playing. So let's do that here with War of the Visions. And it's strange because there was that emergency live stream last night, but then like a whole bunch of news came out like an hour after it finished, so I'm kind of wondering why they had to do the live stream at all. But anyway, let's look at what we got. I guess we'll start here. They will add a new mechanic in the Mog shop where you can exchange for more soul medals. That's what you need to raise the job levels of guys with EX jobs. And then I guess everybody will be available that has EX jobs, so even like Helena and Mont, they'll have soul orbs available in here. We don't know what the exchange rate is going to be, but it's just more reason to want to raise up those rainbow-colored Mog medals. Okay, book quests, that's fine. New map for guild battles. This will raise slash attack. So yeah, we're going to see a lot of slash attackers in there. Naruto and Helena should fit right in. Oh, and then I do want to say that in the beginning of this video, I'll talk about the news here in JP. At the end of the video, I'll talk about how my play is going to be affected by the release of Duane, and then also the releases of all these cost 100 units. But we have the release of Duane. I think we're all very familiar with this situation here. He will get hard quests. Oh, and I looked through here, I saw no mention of a bundle to be able to purchase him for like the equivalent of 47 US dollars. I'm guessing he's not going to get it in JP because it's a cultural thing. People outside of Japan, they don't like to gamble as much as Japanese people. If Japanese people like were given the option of being able to buy the unit just outright, I think they would be disappointed because they love pulling the gacha that much. But folks outside of Japan, I think they more prefer like a guaranteed thing, which is why they released him in the shop. And I feel like that's the main reason why Duane is so popular and global. Folks in JP, last few days, they were saying that Duane is so popular and global. But they didn't know that he was available for purchase, and I think that's the main reason. Nobody tell the JP players about that, they'll just get more angry. Okay, and then we have a new kind of a story thing. We can get materials to awaken Duane, and there's some new people in here that we do not know who they are. And then we can craft the spine blade. Presumably that will be good for Duane. Okay, other quests, once a day thing. You can get more stuff for Duane, including some EX job materials. Here's a list of bugs that they are working on. We'll skip that. New mechanic here as well. Hard quests for vision cards. So we can see like Bahamut, and that's pretty small. I can't see what that is. But yeah, you can play these. Let's see if I understand this. You can play in one day up to 6 times. The vision card quests. Let's see, limited time vision cards will not be included. Okay, so you can play up to 6 times a day, but you can play only each UR card once, and then each MR card in below 2 times, and no refreshes, it looks like. Yeah, even if you raise your royal rank, you can't refresh it. And you need to have the card to get access to the hard quest, same as units. But they might add the ability to do resets for vision cards in the future. This is nice. I'm done with most of the vision cards, but possibly I could use this to get Mog medals, or maybe work on Bahamut if I ever pull him slowly. Okay, what's this? Login bonus. Okay, get some Duane shards. And the monthly mission, that's the bingo board. Here again, the Mog medal, Soul Orb stuff. Here's a list of all of the URs, so yeah, you can get Final Fantasy 1 Orbs. So if the thing ends and you're still working on your Warrior of Light, you can do that. Helena, Mont, Gilgamesh, all the other guys. And MRs as well, that's nice. No Vistral, unfortunately. Okay. Yes, in the barracks, if you put a cost 100 unit in there, you will get 2 shards rather than 1 a day, so that's nice. That'll speed up my Thancred. Nice addition for free-to-play users as well. They can work on those cost 100 units a little bit more easily. Okay, and then here's to celebrate the release, or the 1-year anniversary of the release of the global version. And the release of Duane is part of that. A little bit more login rewards. Okay, daily purchase thing. Oh, personal milestone I have not spent in this game since, what was it? The step up for the luck vision card. But some sad news on my part. About 4 days after I pulled that luck card, the shards completely disappeared from the shop. Even though it's still available, like you can buy the 25 pack from the shop, it's just not appearing, like with Whimsy or whatever, so I have like a 2-star luck card. I'm gonna have to wait for the next time that it comes around, since it's limited, to finish that, but that angers me a little, but I'm not dying for the card, so I can wait. It's not the end of the world. Okay, Duane summon. And there is a ceiling on this as well. If you pull 20 times, you can get the unit. Okay, 3 step up, you'll get 40 of his shards. That's almost worth it. That's what, 4,000 normally? Oh no, but he'll be half price, so never mind. Okay, 9 step up. You'll get, probably again, 20% chance at his shards, but at step 4 and 9, you'll be guaranteed to get his shards, so that's nice, that little bit of a guarantee. Okay, 5 unit. You can re-pull this once. I've stopped pulling these because I have most everything that I want. Here's the Gil Hatcher, maybe for some more shards. Normal and daily, okay. Let's see, more packs. Again, I do not see any select tickets for shards, so I'm going to skip all this probably. Okay, and then the first guild got the legend status in guild battles, so they handed out 5,000 vision ore to everybody. So thank you for that. And then finally we have the producer's letter, which again came an hour after this emergency live stream, so I don't know what the point of the live stream was. So here they talk about Duane and lowering the cost of his shards to regular. It's kind of sad thinking about the whole Duane thing. I like Duane as a character. He looks like a Final Fantasy III Dark Knight unit. And then, you know, it's very natsukashi, nostalgic from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius as a very weak unit in there. And again, I like characters that are kind of fully armored. There's not a lot of those in this game. But just like every step of the way, he's just surrounded by controversy. So it makes it hard to really enjoy the unit. And I'm going to skip him in JP, in case anybody was wondering. Okay, but he has EX jobs available. I'm almost certain he's going to have the exact same stuff in both Global and JP as far as skills, so when I get an idea about that, maybe I'll talk about his EX job stuff there. Okay, and here's the EX job schedule for March. First week, nothing. They usually don't do EX job awakenings on weeks where they release new units. That's when Duane will be coming. The second week will be Sasayaki, Whisper, Cooley, and then Severo. Third week will be Vistral. I'm guessing they're also going to release units on this week, but he was delayed from February, so I guess they'll make a special case for him. He is a lock. I'm definitely going to awaken him. And then the fourth week will be Kiston, Meriduk, and Little Leela. I might do Little Leela if I got nothing else to do. I like the voice actress. You might be familiar with that. But Whisper, yeah, super excited about that. I think she's still so good that she doesn't even need EX jobs to be competitive now. But any help that they'll give her, I'll take. And I saw some comments on Twitter. They were saying like, oh, I hope they make Sasayaki easier to use. And I'm like, no. Leave her hard to use. Leave her at the bottom of the tier lists. Leave her for the true fans like me. But yeah, I have a little bit more like equipment and espers and vision cards and stuff to give you different attack resistances. So it'll be really interesting to be using her again. And then in the near future, in the middle of March, here's some update stuff. The pick-up match. I was very much looking forward to this. But this is where you put together a team of 6 units, and then you go into, you're matched up with another like PvP player. You look at each other's 6 units, and then in secret you pick 3, and then you go into the battle with those 3 units that you chose, and you don't know what the opponent is going to choose. So that's very much like Pokemon, and that'll be a lot of fun. It'll be fun to think about like, you know, team building within team building, that kind of a thing. So I'm looking forward to this. And they're going to fix some of the AI stuff, fine. Here's some more long-term updates. Let's see, they'll add more quests, so it'll be easier to raise like synergy between your units, or units and espers. For the barracks, they will add items so that you can speed up time, get their shards more quickly. And they'll also add like a second barracks where you can raise the levels of vision cards. Not get shards, but get levels. For the tower, they will add more team spaces, more AI fixes. Let's see, they'll make the vision abilities of vision cards more easy to see. And they're thinking of ways to use leftover JP points. But I don't know if we need that, because if we get like further EX jobs, like level 140, level 160, we'll need those JP points for those extra EX jobs, unless they're never coming, so I don't know. And that's the end of that. Okay, so that was the news. And then briefly, I'll talk about my plans for playing from now. But it's going to be pretty similar to it was before. I've talked about playing in a way that insulates me from like big scandals like the anniversary hatchers or this Duane thing. But late last year, around October-ish, I was like, I have enough units. I've reached that plateau. And so I can stop working on units and start working on vision cards instead. And then there, about 3 months, I got lots of vision cards. So I'm in a good place with that. And so I've like reached a good plateau for vision cards. And so now I'm at a place where like I'm just waiting for like new vision cards to come out that really interest me. And I'm also waiting for new EX job awakenings. And so I can work on my current units that I have, because I got lots of work to do here. And so I'm really kind of skipping all future new units, and maybe a lot of the future collaborations as well. Like handout units, that's kind of my focus lately. So I got like 9S here. And then, let's see. Here's a Shidama. This is a handout MR, but you can take her all the way to 120. And then we got the selection quests, which I am enjoying immensely. And here's my Kamiro. And so yeah, that will be my focus. Maybe handout units, and then EX jobs for my current units, and then interesting vision cards. It's important to recognize when you reach like certain plateaus of like strength of your account, so that you can step back. The trap is if you just Like in the very beginning of the game, when you put in your account together and you're getting stronger and stronger, you're playing at a certain pace. The danger is to continue playing at that pace or pulling at that pace, just way beyond what you need. Because at a certain point, you're getting diminishing returns for the vision ore or the time that you're putting into the game. And also, another way that I'm kind of insulating myself from power creep or the rising number of cost 100 units is that I'm really taking a step back from PvP. Earlier this month, I think, I went really hard in Arena and I got top 30. And that was kind of like an experience that I enjoyed doing, but maybe wouldn't want to do again. There's a saying in Japan, everybody should climb Mount Fuji once, nobody should climb it twice. I've done it once. I saw some amazing things when I went up there, and I really bonded with the people that I climbed with. But doing it sucked. And then when you're on the mountain, it's not a beautiful mountain up close. It looks great from afar, but not up close. So I don't see any reason at all to do it again. And I kind of feel that way about Arena as well. I guess the next goal that I could go for is to try to get top 10 rather than top 50, but that's a whole nother world. If you saw my videos from then, you saw the point totals were twice what I had at the end of the week, so I'd have to go twice as hard in order to get top 10. I don't feel like doing that, so yeah. And then guild battle also, I don't want to really engage with that. So I'm kind of out of the rat race as far as PvP. Or player side power creep. And I'm really playing towards game side power creep or PvE. So my bag is tower and selection quests and 3-star Esper fights. And I'm finding that, with level 99 units or even lower rarity units, I can do those. And that's where I'm getting my fun from the game. And so for people that feel like PvP, it's just too hard to keep up and so they're considering quitting, I would say take a step back from PvP, focus on PvE instead, and see if you enjoy that game experience before uninstalling. Oh, and one other thing that I will spend on is select tickets to get shards for either Mont or Helena. I really think that if the pace of new cost 100 units keeps up, then Mont and Helena here, they might be the last ones that I get. Sadari, if they release him, I don't care what cost he is, I'll get him and level him up. But yeah, any other cost 100 units, they're just too expensive, and especially if they're a limited time, like in a collaboration, that's an easy skip, I think. Okay, but that is a look at the news in JP, and then also some thoughts on how I'm going to play and spend from now. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.